Of course, as you guys noticed from the last video, including this video, about the coin toss results, opponent chose to go first. And with this hand, all I can say is, it's definitely something. Law of the Cosmos, so let's see. Your opponent can set one trap straight from the hand or deck, and if they did, special one Jinzo. Okay, so Jinzo support. The visitation of Jinzo. If anybody and their mother knows what's up about Jinzo from back in the day, shoutouts to Esparoba, of course. We all know what's up with the OG Jinzo from back in the day, aka Battle City. Basic effect as a level 6 Dark Machine, 24 attack, 15 defense. Trap cards and their effects on the field can't be triggered and negate all trap effects. Basic. Now, when it comes to the newer stuff in terms of Jinzo, the Archetype Archive, the art of negating traps. So here we go. Jinzo Returner, level 3, 600 attack, 1400 defense, and based off from the supporters, by the way, as a disclaimer, before we get things started, all of them are machines, yet Psychic Bounder is the only light, while every other support card is a dark, just to share the same traits. Jinzo Returner, once again, 600 attack, 1400 defense as a level 3. Direct attack, and when this card is sent to the graveyard, doesn't matter how it's sent to the graveyard, target one Jinzo in your graveyard, special it out, but kill it during your end phase. Not once. Jinzo Jetter, level 4, 800 attack, 2000 defense. This card's name is Jinzo while on the field or graveyard. Tribute this card, add one Jinzo monster from deck to hand that isn't Jetter, then reveal all set cards in your opponent's spell trap zones, and if there are traps amongst them, special summon Jinzo monsters from your hand up to the number of traps revealed. And then the effect of Jetter is once. Psychic Bounder, level 4, 1700 attack, 1000 defense. Upon no more special, add one Jinzo or one spell/trap that specifically lists that card in the text from deck to hand, which of course, Jinzo, and the whole entire shtick of spells and traps involving it. When another monster you control is attacked by an opponent's monster, before damage calc, you can destroy both the attacking monster and this card, each effect once. Psychic Mega Cyber, level 6, 2200 attack, 1200 defense. If your opponent controls more spells/traps than you do, special this from your hand, of course, once per turn this way on the special summon. When this card declares an attack on an opponent's effect monster while you control Jinzo, tribute this card, place that opponent's monster face up in their spell trap as a continuous trap. And it is a hard once effect. Jinzo the Machine Menace, level 7, 2400 attack, 1500 defense. Okay, so same stats as the regular Jinzo, but one level up. If a trap is face up on the field or in either grave, you can special summon this from your hand, and if you do, it becomes level 6 until the end of this turn. During the main phase, as a quick effect, tribute this, special one Jinzo from hand or graveyard, then you can destroy all traps your opponent controls If a card is set, reveal it. Each effect of Jinzo, the Machine Menace, once. Jinzo Lord. Level 8, 2600 attack, 1600 defense. Aside from the usual summoning condition shtick, can't be normal summon set, must be special no other ways. By sending one face-up Jinzo you control to the graveyard. Same shtick as the OG Jinzo, trap cards and the effects of traps are negated, and then once per turn, destroy as many face-up traps on the field as possible, and if you do, burn your opponent 300 for each card destroyed. Law of the Cosmos, as we mentioned from before, normal spell. Your opponent can set one trap directly from the hand or deck, and if they did, special one Jinzo from the deck. If not, add one Jinzo or one monster that specifically lists Jinzo in the text from deck to hand. Hard once on Law of the Cosmos. Amplifier. Equip spell. Only hook this up to Jinzo. This card's activation and effect cannot be negated. So much for counter traps. When it comes to Amplifier, the equip monster's effects, where it normally says trap cards and their effects are negated nor activation, it is now changed to your opponent cannot activate trap cards or their effects on the field. Negate all traps. So the context is, if you guys saw the anime about the duel between Espa and Joey Wheeler, and Amplifier Jinzo causes Roba to play his trap cards for free while Joey Wheeler cannot. And then when this card leaves the field, kill the equip monster. Cosmos Channeling. Continuous spell. Send one monster you control that is owned by your opponent to the graveyard. Special one machine of any kind from your hand or graveyard. When your opponent draws for their normal draw, while you control Jinzo, declare one card type, monster, spell, or trap. Your opponent reveals the card they drew, and if it happens to be the correct one, send this to the graveyard, and if you do, draw one. Each effect once. Cyber Energy Shock. Quick play spell. If you control Jinzo, target one card anywhere on the field. Kill it, then, if it was a trap, apply one of those effects. Negate the effects of one face-up card anywhere on the field to the end of this turn, or all Jinzo you control gain 800 attack. Hard once on Cyber Energy Shock. Everlasting Alloy. Quick play spell. Not once a turn. If you control Jinzo, activate one of those effects. All machines you currently control cannot be killed by your opponent's card effects until the end of this turn. And then when a card or effect is activated that targets a machine monsters, more than one, you control, negate that effect. So it's basically either make your machines can't be killed by card effects, or negate the effect when it comes to targeting. Psychic Wave. Quick play spell, hard once. If you control a machine monster, and it doesn't matter what machine it is, send one Jinzo from your hand or deck to the graveyard, burn your opponent 600. During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, breakthrough skill clause, banish this, target one machine monster in your graveyard, and it doesn't matter what machine it is, send one Jinzo from deck to the graveyard, and if you do, add that targeted monster to your hand. Okay, Psychic Wave is insane, to be honest, and it's a rare too, which is the crazy part. And is that all of the Jinzo support cards? Yes, it is. So once again, Law of the Cosmos activate. And since we're up against Jinzo, honestly, I chose not to set any trap cards in general because in this specific list, the only traps we play in this build, it's nothing but the 3 impermanents. And I also chose not to set because the imperm from the hand could conflict, because literally the last line of text off from imperm says if you control no cards, you can activate this from your hand. So I chose not to set off from Law of the Cosmos. So instead, opponent searches Psychic Bounder. Normal summon, Psychic Bounder attempt. And let's be real, I'm so glad that I chose not to set. Cosmic. What do we hit? Cyber Energy Shock. So there's no Jinzo, so it does nothing. Reptilianne Ramifications. Reptilianne Skyla. Make Bounder 0. Recoil placed. Scyla over Bounder. Scyla effect. Steal the Bounder. XZ Shoken into King of the Pharaoh Imps. Pharaoh Imps for Nunu. Send Miyami, and pass. Because the spawn in hand is for follow-up. Specials. Psychic Mega Cyber, of course. 1 spell card to none. So that's free special. And then a classic old 5Ds card. Black Salvo. Level 3 Dark Machine Tuner. 100 attack, 1100 defense. Upon normal summon, target 1 level 4 Dark Machine in your graveyard, specially in defense, but effects are negated. And not gonna lie, oh no, it doesn't make a difference because Psychic Bounder is a light. I was about to get ready to say I'm so glad I detached my own monster instead of my opponent's, but at the same time, I did not realize Psychic Bounder is actually a light when Black Salvo only requires Dark Machines to reborn, specifically a level 4. Whoa! Power Tool Braver Dragon. Level 9 Earth Machine Synchro. Generic 9. 2500 attack. 2300 defense. First chance the card is Special Summon, not Synchro Summon. Special Summon doesn't matter how it's Special Summon. You can equip up to 3 equip spells with different names from your deck and or graveyard to this card. During the main phase, as a quick effect, send one of your equipped spells equipped to this card to the graveyard, then target 1 effect monster anywhere on the field, either changes battle position or until the end of this turn, negate its effects. Each effect of Power Tool Braver Dragon once. Law of the Cosmos, no setting. Getting Jinzo, the Machine Menace. If a trap is face up on the field or in either graveyard, no face up traps. Uh-oh, the impermanence from earlier. Power Tool over Pharaoh Imps. Jinzo, the Machine Menace for 24. Nunu, free special. Reptilianne Spawn, banish Scyla. Cool. 2 tokens for Echidna, and we actually chose to go after Power Tool Braver Dragon instead of Jinzo, because Jinzo has a quick effect to escape itself, aka tributing for the OG Jinzo from hand or graveyard. So realistically, we chose to go after the Synchro, to be quite honest. Niami, free special. Echidna, get the Viper. Normal Viper, take Braver Dragon. Synchro Shoken into Melusine. Recoil on Braver. And then Jinzo player scoop. So guys, that's going to do it on the visitation of the Archetype Archive of Jinzo. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you haven't already, smash the notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And we'll catch you guys next time.